Greetings, students. I would especially like to greet my great mass of new students who joined this channel in the December confluence. And I would like to thank J. Chris and Jacob Israel for their work which led people here. I have been asked by many of you just what I have been doing for the last several months, and just where I have been. My answer, I'm afraid, is the same answer that scholars will always give. I have been in my study, reading. The primary text I have been reading is this video. And its sequel. Because it is likely that you, my viewer, were not in the Chicago metropolitan area in the latter half of the 9th decade of the previous century, allow me to explain what you're seeing. On November 22nd, 1987, viewers of sports commentary on local broadcast television channel WGN suddenly had their televisual experience interrupted by an alien broadcast of about 30 seconds. Later that night, a different channel, WTTW, was interrupted for about 90 seconds by a different broadcast, which contained not only the same strange image of the first, but also some very odd proclamations.
Oh, I just made a giant masterpiece for all my greatest world newspaper nerds.
This was, to say the least, peculiar. There were around this time reports of political dissidents using signal piracy to get their message out in Libya, Israel, and Poland. Elsewhere in America, there was a spate of religious broadcasters interrupting pornography, and later, broadcasters of pornography interrupting cartoons. But the incoherence of the Max Headroom message was striking. A broadcast in Florida the year before had resulted in the pirate being fined $5,000, an amount which doubles when inflation is taken into account. What about this broadcast was worth risking such sums? Not only was this an extremely sophisticated operation, but its perpetrators were never caught. While it is true that in the flood of contemporaneous signal piracy happening in the USSR at the time, some perpetrators slipped through the cracks, this seems to have been extremely rare for anyone dealing with American broadcasts. Indeed, I can find no other instance of it. Who was at once sophisticated enough to crack cutting-edge broadcast technology and elude American law enforcement, financially indiscriminate enough to risk the fines, and estranged enough to produce content like this? Who? Or what? It is my belief that this event was no normal signal intrusion, but constituted a crack in the great monolith of illuminated control, a fissure through which we can see the machinery of a conspiracy reaching back a century and a half into the earliest days of mass communication. By following the minutest details of this video and conducting certain parallel researches into related topics, I have constructed a theory regarding what happened and extrapolated additional information regarding the ongoing functioning of this conspiracy, which reaches even into the modern day. I will be presenting my findings in the following videos. I hope you find them instructive. Thank you for watching, and until next time, may the pyramids eye watch over us all.